Hello, Duke.
Hey, Buzz. Coffee?
Yes, please.
I appreciate you taking the time to see me. Thank
You
you.
made it easy for me wanting to meet a general. I'm delighted things went so well for you in Canada.
Yeah, well, we were very, very fortunate in one sense, anyway.
Has Camille come back to work yet?
No, I don't quite know what her plans are. Actually, I'd like to discuss Anna, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Yes, that's why you wanted to talk to me.
Thank you. Keep the change.
Thank you.
Actually, Felicia suggested it. She told me Anna had spent a bit of time with you before she went out of town. I sort of imagined that she would.
We're old friends. As you know, there was a time when I wished it might have been something more than that.
Yes, I know that.
But I'm still one of Robin's 3 godfathers.
I'm very glad of that, too.
I've rather enjoyed putting in a bit of overtime as a godfather lately. Both Sean and Frisco have been wrapped up in something big, and, So, you talked to Felicia?
Yes, but I have the feeling that, well, Felicia was being rather kind on the subject, I think.
And you don't want me to be?
No, I don't. I'd like to hear the worst, actually.
I must say there was a time when I might have enjoyed giving you the worst.
And now?
Resentment is one of the major pitfalls of an addictive person, which I am.
I think it's a major pitfall of almost anyone, I think.
Before I level with you, I'd like to tell you how I feel about something.
Go ahead.
I know how much you love Robin. What's more, I think you and Anna belong together. I've indicated that to her.
Thank you.
But doesn't look good, Duke. Doesn't look good at all.
So now,
when you were back in L'Orléans, Anna was lost. She was devastated. She was shattered. And that was without all the outside pressure on her. She was under great pressure from the police review board. Morale on the police force was at its lowest since the Burt Ramsey scandal. But she could stand up to that.
yeah, she stood up. She stood up before, perhaps not as bad as this, but she stood up.
Where she couldn't fight back was in Robin's world.
I know what you're going to say, Buzz.
Things were very rough for Robin at that time, particularly at school. Children can be very cruel sometimes.
Yes, I know. It should never have happened to that child.
No. No, it shouldn't have. I tried to talk Anna out of resigning, but her mind was made up. Once she had decided she was bad for the force, there was no changing her mind.
When did she go?
Yesterday.
It's the day I returned. What are her plans, do you know?
Not absolutely certain.
What is she looking for?
She is looking for a new life for herself and for Robin.
I feel responsible for driving them away from the life they both loved so much.
Mm-hmm. You could look at it that way, yes.
If there was any other way to look at it, believe me, I would.
I'm certain about one thing. Whatever Anna decides to do, it'll be based on what's best for Robin.
Yes, you're right.
I'd like to ask you something.
Please.
Are you going to try to get her back?
Oh, yes. Until my dying day, I will.
Why don't you say, until you're sure she's found someone else?
I'll never go over loving her, you know. But at the same time, I wish for happiness for her and my life, some real happiness for a change.
Dr.
So do I.
Stryker, code blue, room 716. Dr. Stryker, code blue.
716. My God, Greta Engstrom.
Steve, if you have finished with your meeting...
Yes, we just finished.
Oh, good. Well, then we'd like to talk to you about something.
Well, I have to go upstairs and see about something, Audrey. Can it wait? It shouldn't be too long.
All right, I guess it can wait. Can we wait? Sure. Good.
If I
All
get
right.
stuck up there, I'll be sure to call.
Fine.
Excuse me.
Hi, Duke.
Hi. Would you all like to join me?
We'd love to join you.
Can I get you anything?
Well, no, thank you. Actually, we're just waiting for Steve to come back so we can have a little meeting with him.
Well, sit down, please.
Oh,
Hi.
all right. Shall we?
Oh, Duke, I'm so glad that everything went so well for you and Camille in Canada.
We owe a great deal to Jake, you know.
Jake is the best.
Yes, indeed he is. I just wish things had gone half as well for me here while I was in Canada.
Oh, you don't know how many of us regret Anna's resigning from the police force. And I would really hate it if she doesn't come back to Port Charles.
Yes, well, not half as much as I would. If I can get any leads on in New York City, I'm going to go right there and find her.
To persuade her to come back, huh?
Well, that and many other things, yes.
You're free and clear of the past now. It'll make a big difference.
Now, it's not that I don't appreciate you all sitting here discussing my problems, but enough. Now, when you all came in, you were very happy about something.
Yes, we're very excited.
Well, would you mind sharing it?
Actually, we're going to try and start a daycare center here at General for all the people who work here who have small children.
It's a very good idea.
It was Tanya's idea. She talked to Tony about it on the day that she died.
So we'd like to name the center after Tanya.
Yeah.
As a memorial, yeah.
And that's what we're going to talk to Steve about it. I mean, I know he likes the idea. Tony spoke to him about it, but the trouble is, Steve has just been besieged with budget problems.
Well, I'm sure people wouldn't mind paying a little something to leave their children.
Oh, no, but it's the starting up costs that get us. We have to find the space, and then we have to furnish it.
Yeah, it's very expensive, so we're going to try to get volunteer workers to staff it.
Yeah. Then we're going to ask Steve to take it to the board.
I just had a thought.
Would you like to share it with us?
I don't see why not. What do you think of having a large fundraising bash at the club?
Oh, would you?
Yeah, good idea.
I would be delighted. Yes?
Well, that would certainly be a marvelous selling point for Steve to use with the board.
It's a wonderful idea, Duke.
Oh, Duke, thank you so much.
This man always comes through for us.
Oh, I just wish there were more of you. Well, I'll tell you one thing. With money being raised on the outside, Steve is going to have a lot less trouble getting the board to give us space for this center.
I just don't understand why we have to have so many guards all over this hospital.
Back up, ICU. Thank you.
You're just the man I want to talk to.
Sorry, Steve. I really can't talk right now. We're just on the 7th floor in Greta's room. They told me she was rushed up here to ICU.
Oh, you just hold it. Hold it.
I have to find out how she is.
I can tell you how she is. I just left ICU.
And?
Well, Buzz and a team of specialists are working on her right now. She's alive, and Buzz assures me she's going to stay there.
What do you mean, Buzz? I thought Monica was Greta's doctor.
Monica was called to Mercy Hospital for an emergency. Sometimes we exchange...
Steve, I just have to go see her.
Now, take it easy, will you? Try and relax. There's nothing you can do right now.
I can't relax, Steve. Please. You don't understand. I have a big security problem concerning Greta.
Even so, do you need so many guards around this hospital? It makes the other patients
I'm
nervous.
sorry, Steve, but the guards are absolutely necessary. You see, Greta's been working on a secret project that she hasn't completed yet. And there are certain people around who want to make sure that she doesn't.
Are you saying they want to kill her?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, they tried to kill her once before, didn't they?
That doesn't mean they won't try again. And even if they get their hands on her research material, it's not gonna be enough.
No?
No, they're gonna want to kill her too because of what she knows.
I didn't realize the situation was still so dangerous. Do you have any leads?
I can tell you this much. We've zeroed in on an enemy agent. Frisco and the police are in the process of picking him up right now.
That's good work. Does that mean the heat's off here for us for the present time?
He won't be off until we catch everyone who's after Greta. I mean, the immediate danger is over with, but only for a short time.
What do you mean, immediate danger?
Because they have other agents, both men and women, who are trained to take over at a moment's notice to complete this mission.
All right. Then I accept the inconvenience of the guards. And what's more, if there's anything you want, you need here, let me know.
I appreciate it.
Is there anything I can do for you right now?
Not at this moment, thanks, Steve.
Then I'd better get down to the cafeteria for another meeting.
All right, fine. There isn't any objection to me going over to ICU, is there?
No, not at all, except that I don't know when you'll be allowed to see Greta. And there's my elevator. Now, remember, anything I can do for you, let me know, Sean.
Appreciate it. That's it, man. You all right?
It's touch and go, Chief.
Okay. I want you guys to stick to her like glue.
If you can get an okay to set up the center, and we agree to furnish it at no cost to the hospital, I cannot imagine the board fighting the idea.
Trouble is, Edward Quartermain is counting postage stamps these days.
Well, another thing is we can get qualified volunteer workers to staff the center.
Well, they love the sound of volunteer.
And Duke will throw a big benefit at his club.
No, that should raise enough funds to furnish the center.
And everyone who has children in the center will pay something. I mean, you have to pay a sitter. Of course, we wouldn't charge them quite as much.
I can see another advantage to offer the board. The staff won't have to drop everything they're doing and rush home for an emergency, a false one or a real one.
I think even Edward...
Oh, my goodness. Oh, we better get something on the Steve.
I'm sorry, Dr. Hardy. Never took my direction.
Sir, there's no problem. It's quite all right. It's quite all right. Please.
It's quite all right. I'm late for an appointment.
Well, we're terribly sorry.
I must have come down the wrong elevator. Which is the way out of here?
You're going the wrong way. You're supposed to be...
Barrett! Get out on the floor.
What's going on?
Everybody out of the line of fire. I want you to turn around. Real slow. Don't make any stupid moves. And then slowly walk toward me.
You got it wrong, pal. You see this? I wouldn't use that gun if I were you. If I drop this and it breaks, you don't have a chance.
Don't worry. I have a good idea what it is. Exactly what is it, Barrett?
What is it? The MOX 36 formula, that's what it is. You know what it is, and you know what it can do, even if no one else here does. So you better tell them right now.
Germ warfare.
God, have patience. I have to get upstairs.
You stay here! Stay put, Steve, please. Nobody move! Now, just what do you want?
I want the real antidote to this formula right now. I want it turned over to me. If not, I smash this right over you in this hospital.
I don't have it.
Get it. I'll wait. You got 1 hour. If it's not brought to me, we all die. I'm not afraid to die with everyone else. You know I'm speaking the truth. You've seen us die for our cause before.
My goodness, my feet are going to fall off, I tell you. I've forgotten that you weren't supposed to wear high heels in New York, but to wear running shoes.
All this shopping made me hungry.
Made you hungry? Oh, we could be very fancy and order up some room service for dinner. Would you like that?
Well, that'd be great.
You having a good time, darling?
Well, I hardly miss being back in Port Charles.
Oh. I know you're going to miss your friends in Port Charles. And we've got some wonderful memories of that place. But it's behind us now, do you see? We've got to look ahead of us. You understand?
Yes, Mom.
Chief of Maintenance, Pat Sullivan, contact assistant at the nurse's desk. Chief of Maintenance,
Bus.
Pat Sullivan,
I was down on 7th. They said you moved Greta up here.
That's right. She had a cardiac incident, but it's under control. She's doing well.
Was Sean with her? I'm supposed to meet him here.
I haven't seen him around.
Well, that's strange. He said he'd meet me here.
Put the vial down.
I meant what I said. I'll smash this on the floor and everyone in this room will die.
Then we're at one hell of an impasse, aren't we,
No, we're
Barrett?
not, pal. I'm calling the shots now. Now put
Not
that...
anymore.
You sit out! Stay away from him! He's telling the truth. The liquid in that vial is deadly. It could kill everyone in this room. In fact, it may be potent enough to get rid of everyone in Port Charles.
Okay, then. Which outfit would you like to wear tomorrow when we go to the Children's Museum?
How about that one?
This one? Yeah, I like this one. I think it's lovely. I did enjoy shopping with you today.
Me too. Better than anything.
Do you remember when you used to live here? And I couldn't live with you and Philomena, and I couldn't let you or anyone else know that you were my daughter. And when we went shopping before, I used to have to pretend you were my little friend.
I remember. That was a long time ago.
Well, it wasn't really. It was just 2 years ago. Seems like a long time, though. I feel like I'm discovering New York all over again because I'm with you. And because I can tell everyone that you're my daughter now.
Is this your favorite city?
Yeah, I think so. Certainly the most exciting. What do you think?
I like any place. As long as I'm with you, Mommy.
Good. There's just one problem with New York, though.
What?
There's just too much to do, and there's too much to see. They've got everything here.
Not everything.
Really?
New York doesn't have Kelly's.
Oh. Well, we can find a substitute, Kelly's. In fact, we can substitute anything else you care to think of.
Maybe my godfathers could come and visit us. That'd be fun.
Yeah. They're very special, aren't they? I'm sure they'll come and visit you. But you're going to make a lot of friends here in New York, you know.
I will. But you're the most important person in the whole world to me, Mommy.
Oh, give us a hug.
Well, Sean's got to show up sooner or later. You don't have to wait around or anything,
No,
Buzz.
it's all right. I have to be here for a while to monitor Greta. I've been thinking about you and Sean and me. What do we have to do to keep in contact with Robin? I don't want to lose touch with our goddaughter.
No, I've been thinking about that also. I don't know what to think about it, though. I mean, is Anna's move permanent?
I don't know what Anna plans to do. She put up a brave front when she left. Well, you know her. She's strength personified.
Well, I hope she calls if she needs help, that's all.
Just hope she doesn't wait too long to be in touch.
Well, telepathy isn't my strong suit. All I know is that I'm going to miss her.
Imagine how Duke must feel.
Yeah, have you seen him since you left?
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier in the cafeteria. We started to talk about him and Anna, but then I had to leave to help with Greta.
This guy's got so much pride.
Just like Anna. They are more alike than either of them would care to admit. It's a shame it didn't work out for them. They are perfect for each other.
Well, knowing how you feel about Anna, that's rather magnanimous.
Frisco, I'm a realist. There comes a time when you really care for someone that you have to learn to face rejection, no matter how painful it is. I want Anna to be happy. I have to check on Greta. Are you going to hang in for a while?
Yeah, for a while. I can't figure out what the hell happened to Sean. Maybe I'll call over at HCI, maybe over there.
Is it something urgent?
I was supposed to pick somebody up at PCU. I didn't find him.
Everyone just do as he says, please. Please.
All right, come on. Up here.
Duke, don't be a hero.
Well,
All right, Barrett. You've won. For the moment. Sit over there. Come on, move.
that's right. You keep your hands on the table. You sit down. You keep your hands on the table. And you leave them there. You too. Hands on the table. Come on. I don't want anyone to breathe. Nobody breathes.
What does he want?
Sorry we're late. See, the meeting started yet? Sit down.
So the elevator guy.
I said sit down.
Who the hell are you?
Shut up. Do as I say. You tell him, Donnelly.
Alan. Just do as he says.
What is this, a joke?
No joke. It's deadly serious.
What's going on?
I think there's...
Anybody gives me any trouble, I smash this vial. You know the rest. You tell him.
Alan. Please. Sit down. Alan.
Hands on top of the table. Now! Move it!
I don't know. Who is he?
Sean is the only one who seems to know.
I'm not sure, but based on some of the things that Frisco's told me, I get the feeling he's involved with the attack on Greta Engstrom.
Did Frisco tell you anything specific?
No, all I know is working with... Sean and Frisco are working together. That's all I know, and it has something to do with espionage.
Espionage? Is that the reason for Greta's tight security?
I complied with Sean's request. He was acting on behalf of the WSB. Aside from that, I'm totally in the dark.
I'll bet anything the man's DVX.
Did you hear that?
We heard.
We may not get out of here.
Just calm down, Amy.
I'm scared.
Oh, shame. Let me hear it.
right, now listen to me. I don't want to hurt anybody, and nobody will get hurt. As long as you just continue to cooperate. I'm not leaving here for a while, neither is anyone else. You, go lock the door. Did you hear what I said?
I heard you.
You want your buddy to get a whiff of this? Why don't you stand up and move? Good. Now lock the doors and the windows and put that elevator out of commission.
How would you like me to do that?
Use a damn chair. Move it! What was that meeting you were having here? You.
Staff meeting.
You the head honcho?
That's right.
Give me the keys. You have the master key, don't you? Yeah, of course you do. Give it to me. It's more like it.
Barrett,
Shut up.
how long do you think you can hold out?
You'll know when I walk out of here.
Step 1 foot out that door and the WSB will be waiting for you with open arms.
And I'll take a couple hostages with me. Perhaps I'll even ask for a limo to escort me.
You're acting like a fool. WSB and I will follow you wherever you go. You're living on borrowed time.
So are you, pal. If you care about these people, you'll shut up.
I think you should listen to me.
Shut up. You listen to me. You're WSB. You're concerned about these people. I'm DVX. I couldn't give a damn.
You popped that violent suicide.
Very astute. At the end of this discussion now. Put your hands on the table.
Buzz, how's Greta? I heard there was a code blue.
We got her stabilized. We'll keep her in ICU until her electrolytes improve. Did you locate Sean?
No, I haven't. I don't understand either. You know, Greta's his top priority. He wasn't anywhere to be found over at HTI. If something came up, he would have left a message for me.
Well, if it's any reassurance to you, you needn't be concerned about Greta's security. It's been working fine.
No, I know she's safe with the guards. I'll just head over to HTI right now. It's his base of operation. He's going to show up sooner or later, right?
I'll ride down with you. I left Duke in the cafeteria. I said I'd get back to him.
Well, Steve is having a staff meeting down there. I'll go along, too. I can catch the end of it.
How you been, Jesse? It's been a while.
Well, that means your health is good and I'm not in trouble with the police.
Amen.
By the way, I saw Felicia a little while ago with Audrey and Bobby in the cafeteria. She's probably still there.
Well, I'm on the run as usual, so usually makes things worse if I just pop in and out on Felicia.
Good. You're all doing just fine. Cafeteria's closed. I told you the cafeteria's closed. want you to get on the phone. Have them hook you up to the PA system. Make an announcement. No one is to come to this cafeteria. Well?
I don't take orders from anyone in this hospital. I give the orders.
Rules have changed.
And as far as I'm concerned, you want an announcement made, you do it.
Hey! Everyone sit down! Now get on that phone.
Oh, Steve, please do what he says.
No.
Oh, darling, don't try to be a hero.
He won't do his dirty work. Steve, just do it.
No.
Steve, we cannot involve any more innocent people. You've got to warn them. Just do it.
Operator, this is Dr. Steve Hardy. Hook me up with the PA, please.
How's that? I do that right?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey, well, ready for lunch and dinner. Don't you give your residents a lunch hour anymore, huh?
Today was pretty hectic. I'll complain to the chief of staff.
I will get no sympathy from my father. My mother, she'll take pity on me.
By the way, I talked to Audrey a little while ago, and she's going to set a date to bring the family over for dinner with me.
Am I invited?
Are you invited? You're the star guest.
Thank you, Jessie Brewer, my biggest fan.
Next to Steve and Audrey. They're so proud of you, Tom.
Well, I think they're pretty terrific, too. I should make a point of telling them that one of these days. Come on, walk out with you.
All right. Better get to the cafeteria. I hope you find Sean.
Thank you, Buzz.
Attention, please. This is Dr. Steve Hardy. I have an announcement to make. This is for
Pretty
all
rare for
personnel
Steve.
and
Must be
visitors
something
to this
serious.
hospital. Until further notice, the cafeteria is closed. No one, I repeat, no one is to try to get into the cafeteria. Thank you.
What's that all about?
Now then, we could take a boat tour of Manhattan Island tomorrow after we've been to the museum. How about that? Got a great sight of Lady Liberty. Come here. I'll show you where the boat goes. See? Look. This is where Lady Liberty is, right? Kind of out here. And these are all the boats. And this is the ferry to Statue of Liberty. Great view of the skyline.
I've never been on a cruise.
Anything else you want to do on the map?
Well,
Maybe we can go somewhere you've learned about in school. United Nations, something like that. You've learned about that, haven't you?
I could send my teacher a postcard from there.
Yeah. I'll make a list of all the places we want to go to, all right? Statue of Liberty. Right. What's that? Somewhere else? What is it? Central Park Zoo.
Mommy, don't be upset.
It's all right. You didn't have to hide that from me.
I didn't want you to be sad about all those times I went to the zoo with Uncle Duke.
Oh, you're so sweet. It's all right.
We had fun, didn't we?
Yeah, we had fun. But that's all over with now. That's past.
Why did it have to be over? Uncle Duke made us so happy.
How am I going to make you understand? In a way, I don't think I've been very fair with you. I did promise you one time that I would never keep any secrets from you. And I haven't really told you about the problems I had with Duke.
Doesn't Duke love you anymore?
Yes, he loves us. I loved him. But when you get married, you've got to be honest with each other. And for many reasons, Duke just couldn't be honest with me. I couldn't trust him, so I couldn't marry him.
Did Duke always lie to you?
It's not so much that he lied to me, he just kept things from me, and that's dishonest. Do you understand?
I think so.
You know, I mean, he kept things from me that were very important. They were important to both of us.
I do that sometimes, too.
You do?
I made you think I liked being here. It's not true.
It's not the same thing, really. You were just trying to protect my feelings. But I think we're going to start from scratch. We're going to build a new life for each other. New York's just the beginning.
All right.
Jesse and Felicia were supposed to be in the cafeteria with Audrey and Bob.
I know Duke waiting at me.
And I know my father, that tone in his voice was pure hearty anger and frustration. Something's going on.
Let's find out.
No, not just yet.
Why not?
Just listen, just in case.
It's quiet in there.
Let's try for ourselves then, huh? But it'll work. Open the doors. This is Detective Briscoe Jones, Port Charles Police.
It's Priscilla. Get us out of here.
Open the doors.
Oh, no, the vial if he comes in here. Priscilla, go away!
Shut up. Open up, now! This is the police. Open the door.
Tell him to leave.
Now!
Frisco, this is Steve Hardy. You must keep away from here.
I'm not leaving till I find out what's going on now. Open the doors!
Frisco, you must leave.
Come here.
Open the door!
Come here. You tell that cop to leave. Anybody sticks their nose in here, I'm busting this.
Frisco, it's John! Frisco, it's John! You're away from the door. Don't try and get into the room. Barrett's in here with a vial of MOX-36.
Stand back. Who's Barrett? What's MOX? Frisco, what's going on?
I'm thinking.
What are we gonna do? Just stand here and do nothing?
According to Frisco, yes, God knows why.
Frisco, I have a feeling you know more than you're telling us.
Not a hell of a lot, but I'm going in there. Stay back. It's the stupidest thing you can do. Now, that's a powder keg in there. Just stay cool. I'm gonna need your help on this.
All right. Listen to the cops, Tom.
Let's go. I'll explain later. Let's go.
Sit down. I think your cop friend got smart and left.
Relax.
Listen. Sean and Duke can't make a move without getting slapped down. Now, somebody in this place is gonna have to do something.
I don't know, Alan.
I, for one, am not gonna sit here like a patsy and just do absolutely nothing. I would like to see all of us get out of this place alive. Now, when he moves away from the door, I'm gonna take him, I'm gonna tackle him. I want you to grab the vial.
Don't. It's too big a risk.
Somebody better do something, Amy. Are you with me? Donnelly, I want to talk to you.
About what?
You know what about it?
Alan, don't fire! Alan, the fire!
Don't even try it. Don't think about it.
We won't. Everyone relax. Relax. Just relax. All right, Duke. Easy. Easy.
That was really stupid. Back into your seats.
They need some help.
That's their problem. Sit down. Now. You two, down. Come on. Everybody, hands on the table. Now, Donnelly, let's deal. The clock is ticking. I'm running out of time. It's obvious you got the cops outside, and they're up to something.
And that's your problem, isn't it?
Nobody's getting out of here alive. It's up to you.
Get to the point, shall we?
I'll let you all out on one condition. That I get Greta's antidote research file from you.
It's a pretty big assumption that I even have that file.
You have it. I know you have it. And I know where you stole it from.
You seem to have all the answers.
You're stalling. Just keep it up. Just keep it up, Donnelly. You're playing with their lives. You're making them very angry. You just think about it. I'm giving you 1 minute. That's it. Everybody, synchronize your watches.
For God's sake, get the man what he wants. There's got to be another way out of this. Certainly not in this lifetime there isn't.
Look, I am not playing poker with our lives, but I'm certainly not going to give in to him this easily.
What the hell are you gonna do?
Whether the options.
His time is running out.
Barrett wants to save his own skin, too, and I'm his only chance.
Meaning what?
Meaning I can string him along.
How?
Give him some false information.
Oh,
I'm certainly not going to lead him right to Greta's file.
Oh, yeah, great. Then when he finds out you've been lying, then what?
Okay, so he'll slap me around a little bit and try to force me to tell him.
And then what have you achieved?
I have achieved buying us some time because I know Frisco's out there trying to get to us.
Oh, yeah, well, this is a pretty big assumption. I mean, God knows when you lie, when this man finds out you've lied to him, he's going to blow his top and he'll carry out his threat. He'll drop that bloody stuff all over the place.
It is worth the chance. Because the DBX succeeds in getting Greta, killing her, getting the antidote formula. We have no defense against MOX-36, and you may as well kiss the world goodbye.
Yeah, well, too bad all our good friends in this room don't get to vote.
Time's up.
Did you make your decision?
I guess I have no alternative.
That's right.
All right, Barrett, it's yours.
Where's the file?
It's in my safe at home.
Give me the combination to the safe. Also your home address.
All right, now let everyone else go.
As soon as I get my contact to get the file, and assuming this is the right combination.
It is.
Good, then this won't take long. My contact is waiting for a call.
Now let's hope we can trust him.
Why not? He got what he wanted. I'm not too happy about that.
Yes?
That's Roger.
It's about time.
I've taken hostages at the hospital cafeteria. I got the combination to Sean Donnelly's private safe, and he says Greta's file is there.
All right, well, we'll see about that. Give me the numbers.
All right, here's the combination.
I can't take this anymore.
You better take it, Amy. You want to get out of here alive, you better take it.
Call me as soon as you verify the file and it checks out. Stay in your seats, everybody, and pray that Sean Donnelly's telling the truth.
Guardian Greta, we don't know if Barrett's working alone. And do not leave your post. Right.
I don't even know if anyone's been injured.
My father had a minor heart problem a few years back. This kind of trauma could...
What do you know about this Barrett?
He's a trained DVX agent.
Kill him.
Well, he'll do what he has to do.
All right, what's this MOX-36?
It's a germ warfare formula.
Frisco, here are the blueprints of the cafeteria you're wanting.
Thank you. Good. Let's check entrances and exits into the cafeteria. All right. Looks like we got 3 sets of doors and windows, 1 elevator. Obviously, Barrett must have all those sealed off, but we have to check them anyway.
He's got them sealed off. What can we do?
To find some way in there that he's unaware of. There has to be some sort of vent or something like that leading in there that he doesn't know about. If it is, I don't see it.
Ain't nothing.
Damn it.
Contacted the police?
Yeah, they're on their way. There's also a specialty team that handles chemical problems like this, but they're out on emergency.
So what do we do?
Well, first thing we do is make sure we don't make things worse for the hostages already.
Right. Like the doctor's oath. First, do no harm.
You know, you read about hostage situations all the time. You never imagine what happened to you or your family.
Or friends that are like family.
You know, if this guy lays one hand on my wife. Let's get started.
Frisco, the hostage list.
Thanks. Felicia's in there. Steve and Audrey Hardy, Sean Donnelly, Duke Lavery, Emmy Vining, Alan Quatermain, Bobby Meyer, and a guy named Walt Benson.
He's a good friend of mine.
Jesse, contact Monica. Let her know what's going on. Does this Walt guy have any family in town?
Sister, I don't know her.
Jesse, would you try to get a hold of her? Let her know what's going on, but tell her not to be alarmed, all right? And definitely do not come down here.
You know, Amy has no family here either.
Well, there's no reason to alert Jenny and Rick in Manhattan. Thanks. Buzz, we need a tap on the phone in the cafeteria. Is there any way we can manage that?
It'll take time. It's a complicated phone system.
This is where a trained WSB agent come in handy.
You know,
My training doesn't cover this.
I wish I could do something, Frisco.
Gotta get into the cafeteria. The doors are locked. But that's the only way in. Here. What What about a key from maintenance?
Well, that's dangerous. Barrett would be on the alert for a move like that.
I know. What I need is a diversion. Something or someone to keep him preoccupied or distracted.
Like a mutiny in the cafeteria?
You're the shrink, Tom. How do you handle somebody like this? Plus, buy us some time.
Dr. Fleming.
How much time would you need?
Dr. Lee Fleming.
Enough time to get a key from maintenance and get back to the cafeteria door?
Yeah, we'll have to keep him off guard, keep his mind off that door. Damn, if I was in there with everyone else, I could talk my way through it with Barrett. Yeah, but I still could. By remote. The PA in the cafeteria works. I could keep Barrett distracted while you work on the door.
Fine. Will you need any help?
No. I was trained for a similar situation at Bellevue. Keeping suicides busy talking while the police worked up a rescue operation.
All right. It's our only shot.
Okay.
Be ready to back me up.
What are you gonna do?
I'll be damned if I'm gonna let him get... Let's watch it.
I hope Alan and Walter are all right. They look pretty shook up. I don't blame them. They could have been killed. They took a terrible chance.
No more attempts to be heroic. Promise.
Nobody would live to tell the tale if I tried.
Hey, we are going to get out of here. Look on the bright side. For once Amy's in the center of the action, she can give everybody a full report.
Thank God Frisco didn't try to be a hero and break in here.
And you, I admire your shouting power.
Oh, it was a love shout, believe me. I've been so upset Frisco lately with all his WSB assignments. I just want him, that's all. I'm sorry it had to be under these circumstances.
Hey, come on, don't you start feeling guilty or I will too. Just been thinking about all these things that I should have said to Jake and that I didn't. Sure made life miserable for him lately, getting so angry about Lucy's tactics.
It's so ironic. I mean, here we are, a family again. Tom back home with us. And now this.
We'll pull through this, Anthony. I fully intend to have breakfast with you in the morning, and I don't mean here in the cafeteria.
Thanks for that shot of optimism.
We should invite Tom over for dinner this weekend.
Well, if he isn't going to New York.
New York. The rate he's going, they're going to dedicate a seat to him on the red-eye special.
I think he goes to New York to see a girl.
Could be.
She must be someone pretty special.
Like his mother.
Mr. Barrett. Mr. Barrett.
That's Tom.
This is Dr. Tom Hardy. I'd like to help you. Mr. Barrett, I know that innocent people are being held in the cafeteria. I wish I could talk to you face to face, Mr. Barrett, because I'm sure you must be having second thoughts. In case you think there's no turning back for you, that's not true.
So it's jammed.
This is the moment to stop and reconsider your actions. Cut your losses. Think ahead to the consequences of what you're doing.
Try to pick it.
Say what's on your mind, Mr. Barrett. I want to hear your side of it. You've heard mine. I'm not a mind reader. I've got a pretty good idea of what you're going through right now.
Okay, then. The early movie starts in half an hour. That means that we'd have to wait dinner.
I'd rather have dinner now.
You want to skip the movie?
Yes.
Okay, I agree. What do you want to eat? We can have anything we like.
I feel like a real New York hot dog.
A New York hot dog. Get those on any street corner.
I don't mind eating on the street.
You want to eat on the street? I'd rather sit down to have my hot dog. Listen, I'm going to have a bath. Have a look at some television. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, I won't be long.
Hello, operator? Can you help me call Port Charles? My room number? It's 903. Yes. The number in Port Charles? It's 555 8416. Grandma? Of course it's me.
Hey, Robin! Can you bring me a hanger, please, to put my clothes on?
Hold on a second. Okay. Here you go, Mommy.
Thank you, darling.
Grandma? Yeah, I'm here. I'm fine. How are my dolls? Oh, Mommy and I went shopping today. And we're having hot dogs tonight. I can't help it. I miss Port Charles so much. I'll never like living in New York. I wish Mommy and I could be home with you. And Duke was my new father.
Darling, sweetheart. Oh, darling. Hello? Yeah, no, she's fine. I'm taking care. I'll call you later. Sweetheart.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. You don't have to apologize for anything, darling. You just were trying very hard.
I'm not really good at it.
You're wonderful. Not been a very good few weeks for you, has it? To tell you the truth, it's been rotten for me, too.
Put your own life in jeopardy, along with the lives of your hostages.
You get Hardy to keep talking. I've almost got this. Once I get in the cafeteria, I don't want anybody coming in there until you hear me yell that it's safe. Good luck.
I can guarantee you, Mr. Barrett, you won't be hurt if you give yourself up. I repeat, you will not be hurt. I'm even prepared to give you a guarantee. I will talk with the law enforcement authorities and arrange to walk out of this
That's wonderful. I wonder how much longer you can keep it up.
use of firearms.
Knowing Tom for as long as it takes. Obviously, he's trying to buy time to effect the rescue.
God for his training at Bellevue Hospital.
I'll be
For
by
the
your
first time
side.
since it started, I think we have a chance.
I guess you're asking yourself,
Creep from
who is this guy, Tom Hardy? Valid
What are you looking so smug about?
question. Why should you trust a man you've never laid?
Is there a way to turn this PA system off?
No, not from here.
I think you're lying.
So be it. You'll just have to take my word for it.
I'm used to dealing with people in line. Desperate people. People who've started something they feel helpless to stop. Sometimes those people were suicidal.
It's getting a little too agitated.
I agree. Doesn't look like he'll be able to take much more.
There's very little choice. Tom's not gonna let up until Frisco's ready to make his move.
But they did it.
You got no idea what Frisco's gonna do?
No, I don't.
The will to survive.
All I'm doing is watching for a chance to overpower Barrett and get that file away from him without anyone getting hurt.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Barrett,
You back me up?
of
course I will. What about Frisco?
I know he's only using Tom as a
because I don't think you want to die.
so he'll probably break through those doors.
I know you're
Sounds
highly
pretty dangerous.
No, it'll be fine for us.
Don't
Frisco
care
will
how
make
much
him
this
drop his guard.
as long
You
as
and
you
I
give
move.
them what they want.
You take care of Barrett. I'll be responsible for the file.
Even if you have to die in the process.
I don't envy your job.
Maybe not
All
at this
those
stage.
lives in your hands.
Someday down the line.
Yes. Donnelly was telling the truth.
You found the file.
Yes. Whose voice is that?
One of the doctors on the PA, I don't know. I'm getting a sermon. It's nonstop. Look, give me the bottom line. Is the formula genuine?
Absolutely.
Everything's breaking our way.
Your job isn't over. Now is the time to eliminate Greta Engstrom and Sean Donnelly and make your escape.
Yes.
The longer this goes on, the less in control you are. Take control, Mr. Barrett. Control of your own life and pick up the phone.
I gathered that was your contact.
Argue with me if that's what you feel like. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm sure he verified my information.
You're all wrong.
That's
that you're working for a cause that's
I thought we had a deal, Barrett.
I know. Is that it? The time for that cause?
You and I are gonna go visit Greta Engstrom right now.
I could go along with that. Who am I to tell a person what to believe in?
I don't understand.
What's that, love?
Why did everything have to change?
Well, that's what life's all about, changes. I mean, if it wasn't, then you'd always be a little girl and you wouldn't grow up and do things that you want to do.
That's not what I meant.
What are you thinking about?
Well, when you love someone, well, didn't you say that love never changes?
Yes, I did.
But I know it changes.
Well, no, not if it's true love.
Don't you love my daddy anymore?
Oh, darling, it's so complicated. All that's important and all you've got to remember is that your daddy and I love you very, very much, and that will never change.
Duke loves me too.
Yes.
Well, if you don't love my daddy, and you don't love Uncle Duke, then I don't have a father.
Oh, dear. I'm very sorry I've made you miserable. I don't know what to do to make it right. Maybe this trip here was a big mistake.
I tried very hard.
I know you did. And I could never, ever be angry at you for telling me how you feel. And that you ever be afraid to tell me things.
If I did, I'd be like Uncle Duke.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that, but you're right.
How much longer do we have to stay in New York?
You've had enough of this, haven't you?
I like seeing the sights.
But you want to go back to Port Charles?
Yes.
All right, then. We will.
Really?
Yes. I'll call Philomena now. Oh, there it is.
What?
The gleam in your eye. I missed it. It makes me feel good.
I'll go pack my suitcase.
Okay. I'll call Philomena and get her to come out here and, well, then she can take you to see some of her friends in Little Italy. Then you and her can go back to Port Charles.
Well, what about you?
I got some business I want to take care of. And I'll be back there in a day or two, all right?
Promise?
Pinky promise.
I love you.
Oh. Oh.
The real martyrs throughout history didn't kill other people.
It's time down,
process.
Freeze back!
Order it. Nobody's gonna build it. Who are there with you?
This needle is covered with residue of MOX 36. Anyone makes a move, I kill them.
Children. They just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Frisco's broken in. Now Barrett has taken Bobby hostage.
Oh, my God. What is it? What's happened?
Yeah, Jake got a call that we should come to the hospital.
Well, I called all the families of the hostages.
What?
Hostages? What's she talking
about? Some fanatic named Roger Barrett has taken everyone in the hospital cafeteria hostage in order to steal an antidote for germ warfare.
What does all this got to do with Bobby?
Bobby just happened to be in the cafeteria along with everyone else.
Bobby's being held hostage?
Yes.
What are we doing about it?
Tom has been attempting to negotiate the hostages' release. So far, he hasn't been successful.
Frisco managed to break in.
Frisco's in there?
So's Felicia.
Oh, my God!
God!
we stop this guy?
We don't know yet.
Frisco promised to call as soon as he had the situation under control.
Going in there.
Wait, Jake, come on. Barrett said definitely not to do anything like that.
Let some terrorists tell me what I can.
Jake, wait, no, you can't do that.
Bobby's in there.
No, you can't
I'm
go
not
in there.
waiting for
Jake.
Frisco to give me permission. Will you?
No, damn it! If we try to do anything like that, this idiot will release this MOX-36 and kill everyone in there.
Oh, no. Bobby's in serious danger.
Along with the rest of the hospital.
All we can do is wait, Jake. Can we sit here and wait?
We have to, Terry. And we will just have to hope that Frisco can outsmart this guy.
Drop the gun! Now! Drop it!
Just keep your eyes.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Or Red gets it.
All right. Now just calm down, Barrett. The party's over. You got what you want.
That's right. I give the orders here. All right, you give the orders. Just go.
Look, we will guarantee you safe passage out of this hospital.
Not so
Just leave
fast.
her alone. Your partner's got the formula. What more do you want?
Greta Engstrom. What about her? She still has the formula in her head.
All right. I will give you my word. She won't bother
You'll
you.
give me nothing. Not only I know she won't bother me. Because I'm going to pay her a little visit with your help. Look at me. Pick up the phone.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to call, and I want you to make arrangements for me to have clear passage up to ICU. Are you having trouble, Donnelly? Are you having trouble deciding what to do? I'm going to spell it out for you. It's Greta Engstrom, or this little lady gets it. You just watch. Make up your mind. You two, move. Don't get courageous, just move.
Do as he says, do as he says.
Move! Everybody sit down!
Sean Donnelly. In the ICU, it's an emergency.
Excuse me, Dr. Jones. I have a message from Mr. Donnelly.
There you are. He probably went out to buy you roses.
A message from me? No, he needs to speak to the security guard. He said it's an emergency.
Yes, sir.
Barrett is coming up to ICU. It's your responsibility that he has a clear path.
What? You're letting him get away?
Just listen to me carefully and do as you're told. He has a hostage, and he tricks and he kills her.
All right.
I don't want you or anyone else to try and stop him. Tell the guards that. You got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, he'll be coming up with me and the hostage.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Look, sir, we can't let him get away with it. It's a matter of national security.
You listen to me. I'll be up there in 15 minutes. Any tricks, any traps, any heroics, this lady dies. 15 minutes.
He's coming to kill me.
Who is? What's going on? I don't have time to explain.
What are we going to do?
I've got 15 minutes to contact my WSB men, make sure they're lined up out of sight and that no harm comes to you.
We should hear something soon.
All I keep thinking about is what I've done rather than what I should have done.
No, you're talking like somebody has died. And nobody's died.
Yeah, Terry. That's what we're all thinking, isn't it?
I
think of the hell that I put that woman through. I had all this time to tell her I love her. Instead, I've been completely selfish.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have, Buzz. I forced her to accept a woman that she hates instinctively, all for the sake of a baby that hasn't been born yet.
Please don't be hard on yourself right now.
Oh, Terry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
You know something? I don't care about anything but Bobby. Nothing. If anything happens to her...
Nothing is going to happen to her, all right? Sean is going to take care of her in there. And there's one thing that that woman knows, is that you love her very much. All right?
God, don't take her.
Yes.
All right, here's what I want. A car waiting at the main entrance. Nobody in it. Keys in the ignition.
Can you hold on just a moment, please? He wants us to arrange a car for him.
What about Bobby? Is Bobby all right? Tom, I think you ought to talk to him.
Barrett, have you harmed anyone?
Not yet.
Okay, you'll get your car. Nobody will follow you. But a hostage will only slow you down. Leave her here.
Knock it off. You're wasting time. You've got less than 15 minutes to do what I tell you, or I kill everyone in this room. You understand me? I've got the trump card to prove it.
What? What? We gotta do something. I gotta keep her alive for as long as they need her, and that's it. Don't you realize that?
Look, we've got to stall him.
Jake, Bobby is in there with a room full of people who love her. Sean and Alan and Frisco. They're not gonna let anything happen to her.
Dr. Galvez, please call social services. Dr. Galvez, please call social services.